Hello everyone, I'm Monica Rana. This is Himachal 365 and you're watching Hillquest News channel. Let's start with the headlines. Roads damage, rupees 38 crore loss suffered in Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister said staff issues to be resolved soon. 67 new cases, no death in Himachal Pradesh. Now shell out more for traffic offences in Himachal Pradesh. Modified tippers can't carry mined material in Una district of Himachal Pradesh. Congress MPs protest inside Parliament complex demand repeal of new agriculture laws. Income Tax Department raided offices of Dainik Bhaskar Group. India reports 41,383 new COVID-19 cases, 507 more deaths. BJP equates Mamta's Khela Divas on August 16 with Muslim League's Direct Action Day. Farmer protest, government ready to discuss all issues with open mind, Agriculture Minister Narendra Tomar says. Now news in detail. Roads damage, rupees 38 crore loss suffered. The road network in the district has recorded an estimated loss of around rupees 38 crore due to landslides and soil erosion. Divakar Pathania, Superintending Engineer HPPWD Dalhousie Circle said 37 roads had been blocked due to landslide in various parts of the district, disrupting the traffic movement. He said the heavy machinery including JCBs, poke lanes and excavators along with the workforce had been deployed to remove debris and boulders from the road. As many as 32 roads would be opened soon. Executive Engineer PWD Chamba Division Jeet Singh Thakur also maintained that 12 roads in the surrounding areas of the town had been opened to traffic. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister says staff issues to be resolved soon. The state government was committed to the welfare of the employees of the state and all their genuine demands were being redressed, said Chief Minister Jairam Thakur while addressing the delegation of Himachal Pradesh NGO Federation led by its President Ashwini Thakur. The employees are pillars of the government on whose shoulders the responsibility to implement the government policies lies. He said and added that despite the coronavirus, the state government has ensured that the employees got all their dues from time to time. Jairam Thakur said that the state government would soon hold a meeting with the employees so that they get an opportunity to take up their issues with the state government. He assured the Federation that the endeavour of the government would be to resolve all the genuine issues of the employees amicably. 67 new cases, no death in Himachal Pradesh. As many as 67 COVID cases were recorded in the state, taking the tally to 2,04,685. However, no death due to the virus was reported for the fourth consecutive day. The highest 29 cases were reported in Chamba, followed by 11 in Mandi, 7 each in Bilaspur and Kullu, 3 each in Solan and Kirnaur, 2 each in Hamirpur, Kangra and Shimla and 1 in Una. The active cases declined to 941. Now shell out more for traffic offences in Himachal Pradesh. Now violators will have to shell out more for traffic offences. The government has notified modified fines and compounding limits for various traffic offences as per the Motor Vehicles Amendment Act 2019, which mandates heavy fines to check traffic violations. As per the notification, 2 sets of fine have been set for compoundable offences. One is for on-the-spot payment of the fine and the other is if one challenges it and goes to the court. If found guilty in the court, the offender will be charged 1.5 times the amount he would have paid on the spot, said a transport official. As per the notification, a person driving without license will be fined rupees 5,000 on the spot. But if he challenges it in the court and is found guilty of the offence, the amount will rise to rupees 7,500. The violation of speed limits will result in the fine of rupees 1,500 on the spot. Modified tippers can't carry mined material in Una district of Himachal Pradesh. District Magistrate of Una Raghav Sharma has banned modified tippers and multi-axle trucks and trailers from carrying mined material in the district. In the orders issued, the district magistrate stated that the regional transport officer RTO Unna, in his recommendations to the National Grain Tribunal NGT, had stated that modified tippers were being used for transporting mined material. These overloaded vehicles could lose balance and cause accidents. The RTO has also stated that the vehicles were carrying mined material uncovered in violation of the NGT orders. Sharma ordered that in view of the recommendation of the RTO, the movement of tippers with the modified bodies and multi-axle trucks and trailers had been banned in Unna district of Himachal Pradesh. Congress MPs protest inside Parliament complex demand repeal of new agriculture laws. Congress MPs stacked up protests inside the Parliament complex in support of protesting farmers and demanded that the 3 agriculture laws be withdrawn. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and other leaders of the party participated in the protest. Congress MPs from both houses gathered outside Mahatma Gandhi's statue in Parliament complex and raised slogans against the government and the Prime Minister. Carrying placards and hoardings, they also raised slogans in support of the farmers and their demands. The Congress has been demanding the repeal of the 3 farm laws, which the farmers are against, alleging that these legislation will end the mandi and MSP procurement systems and leave them at the mercy of big corporates. The government has rejected these apprehensions as misplaced. Income Tax Department raids the offices of Dainik Bhaskar Group. The Income Tax Department on Thursday morning began searches at premises of the Dainik Bhaskar Group across the country in a suspected tax evasion case, people familiar with the matter said. It did not immediately share details of the case or individuals whose premises or offices were being searched at the time of filing this report. The searches were carried out in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan as well as in Delhi. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh Kot tweeted a report on the raids and said, through its reporting, Dainik Bhaskar has exposed the Modi regime's monumental mismanagement of the COVID-19 pandemic. It is now paying the price. An undeclared emergency, as former Union Minister Arun Shourie has said that this is a modified emergency. India reports 41,383 new COVID-19 cases, 507 more deaths. India on Thursday recorded 41,383 new cases and 507 more deaths due to the coronavirus disease, taking the case load and the death toll to 3,12,57,720 and 4,18,987 respectively, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Thursday. As many as 38,652 people recovered in the 24-hour time span, taking the cumulative count of recoveries to 3,4,29,339. The data showed the active cases stands at 4,09,394, an increase from 4,07,170 cases on Wednesday. BJP equates Mamta's Khela Divas on August 16 with the Muslim League's Direct Action Day. The BJP has equated West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's announcement to celebrate Khela Divas on August 16 with the Muslim League's Direct Action Day launched in 1946. Addressing her Martyrs' Day rally virtually, Mamata Banerjee announced that August 16 will be celebrated at Khela Divas, which will be marked by distribution of footballs to poor children. Khela Hove in all states until BJP is removed from the country. We will celebrate Khela Divas on August 16. We will distribute footballs to poor children, Mamata Banerjee said. Equating Banerjee's announcement with Muslim League's Direct Action Day in a tweet, BJP Rajya Sabha member Swapan Das Gupta said, interesting, Mamata Banerjee has declared August 16 as Khela Hove Divas. It is the day the Muslim League launched its Direct Action Day and began the Great Calcutta Killings in 1946. In today's West Bengal, Khela Hove has come to symbolize a wave of terror attacks on opponents. Farmers protest government ready to discuss all issues with open mind, Agriculture Minister Narendra Tomar says. As farmers protesting against the 3 farm laws begin their Kisan Sansad at New Delhi's Jantar Mantar on Thursday, Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar reiterated the government's stance over the issue. Tomar told reporters outside the parliament that the Modi government is ready to discuss all issues with the protesting farmers with an open mind. So this is all for this time. Stay connected and keep watching Hillquest News channel. Thank you.